Hey, what's going on, guys? So, we're actually going to be interviewing a 10-year ex-vegan. I don't know where he is right now. I think he said be right back or something. So, we're just kind of waiting on that. I think we could see him over there if you look closely. I don't know what he's carrying. Looks like a stump. I don't know. He insisted that we do the interview outside, so we'll see what this is. Hey, man, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just need to get a seat.
Okay, I can't really see, the
Can you
angle's
see
a little
me?
messed up. The angle's kind of messed up. Don't really see your
What do you,
face.
I
Maybe
don't
back.
even want me to back up.
Yeah.
Okay, how's that?
Um, that's good. Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me? That's what I said.
What?
Dude, this is not a good idea. Why'd you?
Wait, it's ancestral. I'm outside. This is my seat.
Can you just?
It's
Can you just
free.
go? Can you just, dude? Just go inside. This audio is fucked. This isn't. Just go inside. Just go inside.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I think I think he may have fallen for the primal stuff and wanted to record in a more natural setting. But anyway, so I do have an ex-vegan here of 10 years about, and he claims that the vegan lifestyle had ruined his health, and now he's adopting a more animal-based carnivorous diet and has reclaimed his health, as he says, and also said that he had left the vegan cult. He refers to it as a vegan cult. And, normally we're over here on this channel criticizing ex-vegans, hyper judging, like, oh, you're no longer vegan, blah, blah, blah. But this time I want to actually get his story. And yeah, so, why don't you tell everyone your name and just general summation of what went on?
Yeah. Hey, man. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. My first name is Jur, and my last name is Nee. I reached out to Danny just because I think it's really important that that vegans hear my story and they really get to know me and they don't make the same mistakes that I made, that like kind of destroyed my health.
Okay, so you think that the vegan lifestyle destroyed your health? That's the belief you have?
Of course. Yeah. I just read something and I found out that it did.
Okay, cool. And you said your name was Jur, and then your last name was Nee. So your name is Journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course. So
Okay.
it's like J as in journey, E as in eggs, and R as in random anecdotes. That's my
Okay.
first name.
First name.
And my last name is knee, like part of my leg. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
this joint here. I just read about this.
That's pretty unique.
Yeah,
never,
yeah.
never really heard of that. So tell me, and everyone listening, how exactly did you get into veganism? How did you get into animal rights? Just what did you see? What made you make the switch 10 years ago?
Yeah, just like everything, and anyone else, I started watching a lot of documentaries. I
Mhm.
saw Earthlings. I was watching a lot of the Gary Yourofsky speeches. And, I saw a lot of like plant-based doctors talking about the benefits of eating vegan. So, just like that, I switched right overnight.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's a similar story to me. Saw the same documentary, saw the same stuff. Now, tell me, what was your diet like? Was it balanced? How was it?
Yeah, I mean, very balanced. I was really only eating after 8:30, and I had like a 7 to 8 minute eating window.
8:30, you mean like 8:30 p.m.? You ate
Yeah.
after? Okay, so and you said it was 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you ate from 8:30 to 8:37
If I was
daily.
really flexible, it'd be like 8:40. But yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's good to hear that you were flexible. Still a little odd. I've never really heard of somebody with this kind of diet. So tell me, what did you eat in those 7 to, I guess, 10 minutes when you were flexible every day?
I mean, it would depend on like how flexible I felt. I really would only eat raw foods. That's
Okay.
how flexible I was. I was just eating raw, and I'd have between 1 to 3 milligrams of avocado, about 20 to 30 grams of grains of rice, not grams. And if it was like a holiday, Christmas, or solstice or something, I'd have like an Oreo.
So you're saying that you had a milligram of an avocado.
Oh, sorry. This is my carnivore dog.
Oh, okay. Did your dog went carnivore with you along with the switch for you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I went carnivore, and then I figured I should have other carnivorous animals around me, so I
Okay.
bought this.
Okay, you bought this. It's just animals are like a this to you. They're not really a separate.
I don't even know. I don't even know what gender it is. I just
Okay,
like,
you just
it could be trans. I don't know.
yeah. No, I got you. Okay, well, I don't want to get too.
But it eats
Yeah.
in my house, and that's important to me.
Yeah. So you have multiple carnivores in your house, double the primal energy type thing. That's where we're going? Okay, got you.
Yeah, that was what my new doctor told me to do. So
Okay, your new doctor. We'll get to the doctor later because I'm curious as to who this is. You told me earlier in our emails that there was a healer of sort, but we'll get to that
yeah,
a little later.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to talk about the avocado, the 1 to 3 milligrams of avocado you were having, and the Oreo. So besides those things, were you having anything like a B12 supplement or a D3 supplement? Because from what I'm hearing, I mean, you were just eating from 7 to 10 minutes a day after 8:30 p.m. and that's pretty much it. And to me, that it does sound like you may have been missing a nutrient or two, maybe even more. So were you taking any of these supplements, anything like that?
Well, just like I learned in the documentaries and the plant-based doctors, I was told that I needed to have the B12 and the D3 supplements. So, I mean, I did have them in the house. They were always around, but my memory, I would forget quite a bit. I would take it if I remembered, but it just really relied on my memory.
Okay, so from what I'm hearing, you weren't too consistent with the supplementation. It was more of just when I remember, I'll take it, but you didn't really remember that often.
No, I mean, I had to make sure that I had them so people saw them.
Right. Okay. So you just had them for aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. It was also important too.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And tell me about your how was your hydration? Were you drinking enough water?
I mean, I had, cucumber water, celery juice, but really I only had that kind of stuff on like Saturdays because I didn't want to get fat. Okay.
So Saturday was like your cheat day from the avocado thing for 7 to 10 minutes. And on the cheat day,
there's way too much sugar in celery juice. So that was like my thing, like a little treat for myself on, Saturdays.
So you're treating yourself. Okay. That's like your cheat day, basically having celery water, cucumber water, celery juice, whatever it may be.
Yeah. Because of the sugar. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So just to be clear, to run through everything, you ate from 8:30 p.m. to 8:37 p.m. If you were flexible, it would go to 8:40 p.m. You had 1 to 3 milligrams of avocado. You had 20 or something grains of rice. And then during the holidays, during solstice, there was an Oreo maybe here and there. And then on Saturdays, to cheat, you had celery juice, cucumber water, and that was only limited because you didn't want to gain weight or get fat. But overall, though, that's pretty much what your diet came down to.
That's correct.
And you did this for approximately 10 years, you would say?
I think so. Not too sure. I kind of had some brain fog starting, so time became kind of weird, but yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You had the vegan brain fog, you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So besides the brain fog then, what other symptoms were you experiencing in these 10 years that you believe were a product of your vegan diet?
Yeah, I mean, I mostly had all the symptoms of like starvation. So instead of, I didn't really want to go to a regular doctor or like a registered dietitian or anything. So I went to this spiritual healer, and he basically told me that my soul needed animal products.
Okay, so you, instead of going to a registered dietitian or somebody qualified, you went to a spiritual healer, and they told you that the reason your body was eating itself alive wasn't because you were consuming practically 0 calories per day, but instead because you weren't consuming animal products.
Yeah, and in addition to that, he told me that I had to start like listening to to my body and like what it really needed, and ancestrally. So I just started to snort cocaine every day.
You started to snort cocaine every day?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was cocaine, like the drug that people snort.
Yeah, it's very, yeah, it's natural. And it was like a something that my body needed. I felt like it really needed that.
Okay, so you started snorting cocaine because your spiritual healer told you to listen to your body, and your body was saying, hey, like, we need cocaine. That's what happened?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we'll put the cocaine thing aside for a second. I want to know if any part of you during this time thought that these symptoms of starvation could have been remedied or reduced by you eating more than, say, 1 to 3 milligrams of avocado, some amount of grains of rice, and an Oreo every holiday season. Like, don't you feel like if you ate much more than that, maybe like 2,000 calories a day, had a vitamin B12 supplement, a vitamin D3 supplement, that these symptoms of starvation wouldn't occur? Like if you just weren't starving anymore?
I guess I really won't ever know, but mostly because plants aren't really bioavailable.
Oh, you don't think plants are bioavailable?
No.
And is this something that your spiritual healer told you?
He did.
So tell me, when you say that they're not bioavailable, or when your spiritual healer said this, they mean to say that you can't absorb plants nutritionally when you try to eat them?
Yes.
Okay, because that is a little weird to think, considering for the past 8 years, I've been eating plants and I've been sustaining my health. I have a good blood work. So how do you reconcile plants not being bioavailable or unabsorbable when I'm sitting here having clearly absorbed plants for 8 years?
I mean, all monocropping is bad.
You said what?
All monocropping is bad.
Okay, monocropping. I don't know how, or I don't know where that came from, but okay, I guess we can discuss that a little later alongside the cocaine stuff. Now, what are you eating now, Journey, to reclaim your health, as you say?
Just strictly raw organ meats and shit.
Shit, like feces. Oh, your dog's shit. Is that
natural?
Is that another reason why you bought the dog?
Yeah, meat shit.
Wow. Okay, so tell me, which raw organs are you consuming?
Okay, so just bull testicles, but the left bull testicle.
Okay.
Dog heart.
Mm-hmm.
Cat piss. I think that's really about it. Like, I'm on an animal-based diet.
Okay, so you're not eating any plants.
No plants. Plants have, they have phytochemicals, lectins, anti-nutrients, and stuff. So I don't really eat them. I still snort cocaine when my body tells me to. But that's just because my body is telling me to.
Right. So your body's not telling you to put any other plant inside of you, just cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
So you used to care about animals, right? You used to be into the whole animal rights stuff. So let's talk about the animals, actually. I mean, how do you feel now that your lifestyle is putting in demand these animal rights violations and whatnot? Hello? You there?
Sorry, Danny. I'm just listening to my body. I need to do something real quick.
What do you need to do? What's it telling you?
Just hold on 1 second.
Okay, I guess I'll just wait a little bit. Wow. That you just snorted cocaine on camera, like for the interview?
Yep.
And this is because your body was saying this is what you need. So this like what you just did is what your healer would advise. What you just did.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel? You feel all right?
Yep. Just need a minute.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a minute and we can resume the interview.
Okay. Sorry about that. Just had to listen to my body for a second, had to do what it told me to do.
Hmm.
But to answer your question about the animals, yeah, I feel closer to them than ever.
Really? Why is that?
Well, I killed them myself, and that means it's okay.
Okay, so because you killed him yourself, you're closer because you're the one actually going through with the murder process. That's what you mean?
Monocropping.
Huh?
Monocropping.
Okay, so you're just saying monocropping again. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we can move on then, I guess.
Okay.
So, do you think there's any chance that you would ever try the vegan lifestyle again? Because it does sound like you didn't do it correctly. It sounds like you set yourself up for failure with the way you did it.
Well, I mean, I'm still getting my my $3,000 weekly sessions from my spiritual healer, and right now he's okay with me just continuing to snort cocaine, eating left bull testicle, dog heart, and drinking the cat piss.
Okay, and you said you're paying $3,000 for this spiritual healer
Weekly.
Wow. Okay. Well, what if I maybe referred you to a vegan dietitian to help you do it correctly this time?
No, thank you, but they're all funded by Big Broccoli, Bill Gates. I just can't trust them.
How do you know that exactly?
It's obvious.
It's just obvious.
Yeah, monocropping.
Okay. So let's just cover, the fact that I believe you are currently high on cocaine right now in this interview. You are? Just to confirm?
Yeah, well, if you want to use scientific language like that, yes, I'm high on cocaine. My body just keeps asking me for more, so I just keep giving it more and more, and I need to do it about every hour.
Dude, I just think that sounds like a drug addiction. Like withdrawal symptoms, like people get addicted, and then over time their body responds to not having the substance more and more and more, and then you just keep having, like, this just sounds like a drug addiction. Is it not?
Well, my dogs need it too. They lick it off of my nose like she just did, like after. So it's like I do it for them.
Okay, so you're a selfless guy, is what you're saying. Your drug addiction isn't just about you, it's about them.
It's in my house. It's all about the cycle of life. Like I drink her piss, I eat her shit.
Right. It's a circle of life.
And then I'll eat her heart when I kill her.
Right.
And that's like what works, and that's like nature.
I got you. Okay, so you're just doing the nature thing.
Yeah.
Primal, like you're just being a natural guy.
This is all nature
right
in here.
Your house as well is natural. The ladder behind you.
Yeah, this is actually based off of like Mesopotamian caves.
Okay, I see. So you're taking the primal thing up to its complete extreme. Like everything here is just you found in a forest, and now you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Now I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I am feeling a little bad with this cocaine addiction thing. I think this is an addiction. Is it not?
I mean, my spiritual healer did tell me that some people would call it an addiction. But I just think you need to know that some people aren't just going to accept me for who I am and what I do. And only I can understand my body best.
So people aren't going to, your healer told you that not everyone's going to accept the fact that you have a cocaine addiction because, this probably rips funds away from your family and you can't be productive because you literally need cocaine to function. So are you saying that your healer has kind of justified you continuing to do this despite people close to you just being like, dude, you're addicted to cocaine, like, please come on, seek help?
Yeah.
All right, so you told me you wanted to come onto the channel to talk about your story and help maybe convince some of my followers to abandon the vegan lifestyle and reclaim their health with an animal-based diet like what you're doing. So what are you going to do about them if, let's say, their bodies are telling them and messaging them to continue to be vegan? Because you're so big on this whole like listen to your body thing. Your healer told you like listen to your body, listen to your body. So what if their body's message is truly just to stay vegan?
Not really possible, because the message that their body would be telling them is also funded by Bill Gates.
Oh, so when the body says to stay vegan, it's being funded by Bill Gates, is what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay, so the biological message is being funded by Bill Gates.
Yes.
Okay, and you know that how?
Monocropping.
All right, man, I feel like we should probably just wrap this up. I don't know what else to really say. So, I'll let you know if any of my followers end up following your message after I drop this video. And do you have anything to say before we go?
Yeah, I would just say, don't take anything at face value, and just like really do your research.
Okay, like critically think, do extensive research on things. That's
Yep.
what
like,
you did, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and like don't just like use the same answer for everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Don't use one-word answers that are irrelevant to the question you're being asked for everything. What you're saying, is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Okay, I mean, listen, if there's one thing my followers will gain from you, it's definitely just being able to critically think a little more, because very clearly you are a big thinker, very deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Journey, for coming on, and I really appreciate it. Are we going to be hitting the next hour mark soon for you to go get your next fix?
Might have to dip into the half hours today. It's been a little stressful.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll go now. Okay. So appreciate you coming on, and I'll see you around, dude.
Good. I'm thirsty.
All right.
Dude,
Fuck off. I don't want anything to do with you. Don't ever speak to me again. You're a fucking piece of shit.
even vegans don't get your weird, stupid wannabe sense of irony here. Who is your audience? Nobody gets these dumb jokes. Dude,